So before I take you outside to clean and decorate my backyard patio, I tell you that after the cleaning and decorating for my backyard, we are going to do the front porch, and of course we will do a DIY for fall for in my front porch wreath. So I hope you stay tuned, and I see you after the clean and decorate for my backyard patio. And now I still hope you are still you are still here, and after my first part of my video, and even right now for the second part for my front porch. What I'm going to make a little sunflower for in the middle of my wreath. So I am going to make a little bit, I hope I can make that he's coming more to life again. And of course I'm going to do it in my colors. I just printed out this one so you can see how it is in the yellow and the brown, what most of the people have. But I'm going to do a little bit of a different color, but I also wanted to show you this color. So you see here I took 2 pieces of cardboard. They are from an old box we use for a gift. So I'm going to have 2 pieces because I'm going to make one sunflower on this side, and then a little bit of a little one also for on top of it. And then I can do the leaves, bend the leaves a little bit so your sunflower is coming more to life a little bit. It's just an idea. I don't know how it will work out. So what I'm going to do is just take 2 halves and I'm going to cut them out, and I will glue them on top of here. At least I will draw them out so I can use the cardboard. So I will first cut it out and then I show you the rest. So you see I did cut them out, and you see also I draw them on top of my piece of cardboard. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm just cutting, of course I'm going to cut the cardboard out so we have one silhouette of our sunflower. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and then we're going to make a little sunflower again for on top of it. Here you see the first sunflower. I'm going to put him also on top of here, and I'm going to cut again the second one, but that one I will make a little bit smaller. So first I'm going to just draw the same way like I did this one, cut it out like this one, and after that I'm going to cut it out with just with a knife or scissor, just a little bit smaller than this one will be, so he will be on top of this one. And here you see I have 2 of the same sunflowers. What I'm going to do, like I said earlier, I'm just going to make a line all over here. So just do a centimeter of 1.5, and just make a little. It's not really coming to so close, but just try to do 1. And also over here, just make the sunflower a little bit smaller. I'm trying to say it in English, but that's not always the greatest thing to do. I will just show you. But you see, I'm just going to draw like 1 centimeter of the line and over here, and I'm just going to draw the same sunflower again so I can cut it out a little bit easier so he's fitting inside of here. Here you see how it look like if you do one little centimeter and a half just around the sides, and you make your own a little sunflower again, but just a little bit smaller. And that's the easy way to do. Make just 2 of the same pieces and just do 1 centimeter of the line, so you have a better piece to work with. So it is better, easier than if you can do it out of hand, it will be great, but I am not that a great drawer, so I am doing it this way. So I'm going to cut it out, and then I'm going to glue it on top of the other one. So here you see we have our 2 sunflowers. At least when I'm looking at it, I hope it will it will look like a sunflower, but I hope with a lot of paint we can do a lot of things. So, but at the end it will turn out great, at least I hope. So I'm going to paint first this side and this side in a color, and I think I'm going to use the colors because I have in my decor a little bit of the dark red and a little bit of the brown and a little darker orange. So we will see how this will turn out. So this is a little bit of the darker orange colors I will use. I mixed a little bit with gray color, so it will be a little bit darker orange. And of course for the top I do the little bit of the darker red, and later on I will distress the sides with my green color. I hope you can see it, but I show you that later. So then I'm going to distress the ends with a little bit of the green, but you will see that on the long, the way we the way we go along with the DIY. So I will paint this and then I will be back. So everything is drying right now. I'm going to try to make from a little coaster. I'm going to make, I use it as a mold for making a nice round from cardboard, and this cardboard is going to be the middle of our sunflower. I don't think it's a sunflower. The sunflower is really yellow with a little brown inside, and of course, but mine is a little bit with a twist. So I'm going to do just a round over here, and I'm going to cut it out. And then we are going to distress it with brown and a little bit of the black. So you see here our little round, and I'm going to paint him, of course, first in the brown color. So, and later on we are going to distress it a little bit with the black. Right now all pieces are dried up, and I just want to show you a little bit how it will look like at the end. Here's the little brown one. I still have to distress it, of course. You see a little bit it looks, and here I want to do some wooden letters fall. So but first what I'm going to do right now is just with some black, I'm going to distress a little bit the middle and the end, so it gives a little bit of mixing of the textures with the black and the brown. I'm going to do that first, and then we're going to do the green. So I'm taking my black schoolboard paint, and of course I'm just taking a little piece of black, because or else you already have too much. Just a little bit, and just dab it around, because you don't need a lot. So I'm just doing a little bit inside of the middle. I'm just going to start to make it a little bit more darker, but I will work this way and I show you how he eventually turned out. So here you see how my little round turned out. I just did some a little bit of the black all over the brown round, and you see already, and the sides I did a little bit harder with the black. But I think it turned out nice. And what I'm going to do right now, I let it dry. I'm going to do the sides of the, because when you see the red one, you see already, you're thinking he is not painted the greatest way, but if you imagine that here already will be around, and I will distress this in the green color, and I didn't want to have it too neat, because I don't want it that it looks perfect. I just need a little bit roughness inside of it. I don't know if it's called great English, I don't know, but I needed to have it a little bit more rustic. So I hope at the end it will turn out great. So don't think I didn't see it, that it is not painted in the right way. So, but I'm going to do it right now with the green color. So this is a little bit what I mean with distressing a little bit of the sides. You just take your green paint and just do some little pieces with green, but of course you can use any color you like. I use the orange and the dark red, but you can use the yellow, brown, any color you like. If you want to do it more farmhouse, you can do it in the white color and the creamy color. But I just wanted to show you also how easy it is just to distress a little bit of the sides. So I'm going to do all two of them, and then I show you how they look like, and then we're going to glue everything together. So you see I distressed all three of them, and of course here I have the round. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue all of them on top of each other, and then we are going to do some lettering in the little round. So but first I'm going to glue it. I'm just going to glue it with some all glue, so you can use any glue you like. You can use your glue gun, you can use anything, but I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to glue all three of them on top of each other. But before I'm going to glue everything together, I told you in the beginning, I told you I'm going to, that's why I did also this side a little bit of the red, because I'm going to bend the little ends of our little leaves. I'm going to try to bend them a little bit, so it gives a little bit more structure to your little piece. So, and of course you don't do glue on this ends, you just do glue in the middle on the round only here, and then you can still bend your little leaves still the way you like it, and so it gives a little bit more dimension to your flower. Because I don't even call it a sunflower anymore. I think it's so it's a unique flower. I don't think a lot of people think this is not a sunflower, Janny. This is just just a piece you made up. So I am going to glue this right now, and then you see the result. So here you see my inspiration piece. These are the branches I will use for my wreath outside. I am going to keep it very simple because he is decorated outside already for a base, and I'm just doing some little fall touches with it because we still are on the hunt for another house. So I'm not going all the way for fall, but I'm going to do some touches. So this was my colors for my outside, and you see already he is fitting very nice with this color. And what I'm going to do, you see here I have some lettering, some wooden lettering I always buy with Action here in the Netherlands, but the same like Dollar Tree also has. So I have this one, and I also have this one. This a little bit of a different letter, but I am going to use this one, and I'm just going to use the word fall. Like you see over here, I'm going to lay it down for you so you can see already a little bit how it will look like. And one over here, so I will glue this on top of each other, and then we are going to outside and just make our wreath. Our wreath. So I am going to glue this, like I said, I'm going to glue this, and then I take you along outside.